year. Welcome to 2016. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you had an amazing New Year, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and today is January 2nd, and so I hope 2016 is going really well for you. I have so many videos to pump out to you this month. I have a quarterly report, which is coming. I have a great haul, which is coming. I have a few other things that are coming, a few other things I want to do, and I'm excited for 2016, and there's a lot to come that I hope you guys will be excited for too. So this is going to be my best and worst of 2015. 2015 makeup-wise was good for me. It was actually my first full year of purchasing both drugstore and high-end makeup. And you guys know I posted like my first video, no. Not last year, not 2015, but like 2014, I think, I posted a video making my first high-end purchase. And now this has been my first full year not worrying about price as much as far as makeup's concerned. And I'm proud of myself for that. So, a lot of these things are on the high-end side, not because I'm disrespecting my drugstore stuff, but because I just had so much fun shopping that way this year. But I have a huge drugstore haul coming up, like, next video, so I didn't forget about my drugstore stuff. But all these things, in my opinion, just really impressed me. And maybe not the specific item, but the concept of the item or the category that the item falls in. You'll know what I'm saying as I go along. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started. I have 4 that I consider the worst or not the best of 2015. I don't really dislike. I find something I like about a lot of things. So that's why that list will be really short, and I figured I'd fit in this video. But I'm going to stop talking about that and just do it, because I'm going to try to speed it up. I'm going to go ahead and do face, eyes, and lips. And actually, face products really surpassed everything this year. I really was able to, I'm proud of myself for that, because I really was able to figure out what works well with my skin and be able to, I don't know, just put a face together. Like, eyeshadow and eye makeup has always been my thing. I've always loved it. But face is where I was completely clueless when I first started collecting makeup. I didn't wear foundation at all, so yeah, so I'm going to go ahead. First thing being a primer. I have really oily skin, and the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer has surpassed all of my expectations. It's really helped me stay matte. It falls well. It feels great underneath any foundation. It complements anyone, and it actually works the best with my favorite, one of my favorite foundations of the year, the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. These are a concentrated drop situation where you can mix them with any medium of your choice tinted moisturizer, primer, and you can make your own tinted moisturizer up to full coverage, maximum coverage foundation, depending on how many drops. And these two, I have a review on it. I'll link it down below. These two have really worked together and just made my life the bomb.com. The next foundation, I have 2 more foundations and a BB cream. The next one is the NARS All Day Luminous. So me being an oily skinned girl, having something in my arsenal entitled Luminous is kind of scary. But this, oh my god, it looks just so, oh god, natural. But natural makeup. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I know when I wear it full coverage. I know I got on makeup, but it looks like it's excellent. That luminous part, it just makes it look like skin. It makes my skin look like skin and not like skin with makeup on. I'm probably not making any sense, but I really enjoy it. I'm probably not even halfway through it. You get a lot. I mean, a little bit goes a long way. I'm in the shade Trinidad. Yeah, and I really enjoyed this foundation this year. The next foundation is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I have a review on this, a first impressions demo on this. I'll link it down below as well. And this one is, oh my goodness, I'm wearing this one today. When I tell you looks like skin without makeup on it, this looks like skin without makeup on. As far as the HD part, I think it looks better on film, on camera. And I give it a medium to full. It really blends well. It's really awesome. These are, again, best of 2015. So this foundation is definitely at the top. All these things I mentioned, I will most likely 99.999% repurchase. The last thing is the LA Girl Pro BB Cream. I fell in love with the e.l.f. Pro BB Cream and Black Radiance Pro BB Cream as well. But for the price, this one has more coverage. This one is $2.99. I got it from my beauty store. It's the LA Girl Pro BB. I am in the shade dark, and $2.99. I mean, I have worn this as a foundation, concealer and powder, and you can get medium. You can definitely get medium with this. Really lightweight, really creamy, easy to blend, and it stays on my face a long time. Like, at the end of the day, I can still see it there. So I really enjoy that in my BB cream. We're going to go ahead and go to concealer, and there are two brands of concealer that really, really, really impressed me this year. One I had since last year, actually, 2013, 14, but it's still been the bomb. The first one being the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. OMG. I have 5 of them here. These are a little pricey. They're $29, but I definitely repurchase all of these shades. I have my skin tone. These two pretty much match my skin tone on a daily basis. And then I have 3 that are for highlighting and brightening. I really, really enjoy it. A little bit goes a long way. I haven't replaced any of them since I've gotten them, which lets you know that a little bit goes a long way. They are creamy. They're long-lasting, full coverage concealers, in my opinion. I can highlight. The wand is perfect for that. And I just know that every time I wear these, no matter what my condition my skin's in, every time I wear these, I'm going to get a winning look. And yeah, they never disappoint me. They're always 100%, never iffy. Yeah. And then honestly, what people have been saying is the drugstore dupe is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. I haven't done enough comparison on them to call them dupes, but definitely work really, really similar. The only complaint I have about these is the shades don't go deep enough, of course. They don't go super deep where I can find one to match my skin. This is the deepest in Maybelline, and this is the deepest in, no, this is not the deepest in NARS, but this is the deepest in Maybelline. And so all of these, the shades that I have, as I drop it, all of the shades that I have tend to be brightening, highlighting, but beautiful full coverage. You can always get a drugstore sale, buy one get one half off, or y'all know. But Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin, OMG, gorgeous. All right, so where are we with face? We're gonna powder our face, and the powders that definitely surpass. I have drugstore and a high-end powder. The drugstore, you guys know by far, is the Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder. This powder comes in 3 shades. And my 2 favorites are the darkest and the lightest. The one in the middle, I don't use it as much. It can work for my skin, but I don't know. I just don't. My mom uses that one. Alright, so this one, the lightest one, it's very, let me be clear. This light golden almond finish is not translucent. It is literally this shade. It's not a full coverage powder, definitely not, but it definitely gives me some brightness, and I top my under eye concealer, no matter the shade, with this powder. I've gone through like 8 of them this year. Beautiful. $6, amazing. And to do my whole face, which I'm actually wearing both of them today, this is the Soft Focus Finishing Powder in Milk Chocolate Finish. I've gone through a load of these, because I put this all over my face. If I've gone through 6 or 8 of them, I've gone through 10 of these. Maybe exaggerating a little bit, but it's at least 5. This is the Milk Chocolate Finish. Soft, creamy. I love the soft focus part because when I wear it on my face and you take pictures, oh my god, it looks flawless. It looks beautiful, and it's, yeah, beautiful. I'm moving fast here. Alright, and then the next powder is, this is a high-end. This is the Makeup Forever Duo Matte. Look, I gotta buy a new one. Look at that. The Makeup Forever Duo Matte. I'm in the shade 218. OMG. This is definitely, in my opinion, a full coverage powder foundation. I went through this a lot working my job because I get up at 6 a.m. and sometimes I wear makeup every day. Sometimes I don't feel like doing all the layers of foundation and concealer and powder. You know how we do. So I will put on concealer, and whether it be my brightening one, whether it be skin tone, I will put that all over my face, and I'm at least a medium. Turns any foundation into full coverage, in my opinion. But I'm at least a medium, and I absolutely love it. It's amazing. I will be repurchasing it. All you oily skin girls, and I know a lot of women on YouTube that have oily skin that love this powder, so it's not just me. Again, that's the Makeup Forever Duo Matte. Whew. It's a lot of face products. The next, we're going to go on to blush. And honestly, despite what I was saying, if you first watch my channel, whoa! I was never against MAC, but when I was really cheap and only buying drugstore, I was like, MAC is so expensive. Now I'm falling in love with some items from the brand. One definitely being their blushes. And don't look twice. Paying $22 for one of these blushes. I have 5 MAC blushes. One of them's a cream. I have 4 powder blushes, and I'm actually wearing. They stay all day. They're really easy to apply, and I nothing else to say. For women of color, one thing about MAC is the spectrum is long where you can find something to complement you. And this is Ambering Rose. It's a peachy rose shade with some golden shimmer in it, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I have that on my cheeks. And also I wanted to mention I have 2 deep blushes. This is Sketch that I contour with very rarely. It has a little bit of hint of purple, and sometimes I don't know how to make it work. But when I definitely know how to make it work is Film Noir. It's a deep brown. This is a blush, and I contour with it. You can see it there. Contour my face with this. Beautiful. Thank you, MAC. Okay. And then another blush is the Milani ones. These rose powder blushes. I was using these a lot at the beginning of the year. And I kind of switched to my MAC ones, but they're still a love. These are the rose blushes. They look a lot lighter in the packaging than they do on your skin. They're all matte, and when I tell you this packaging is beautiful, the pan is huge. This rose is huge. It's 3-dimensional as well. You get a lot of product off the surface, sides, and everything. Beautiful. This is American Beauty Rose that I'm holding in my hand here. Beautiful blushes, and they were one of my favorites of 2015. The next thing from the face, I'm moving y'all. The next thing from the face is highlighters. Like, this has been the year, of course, you know, on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Highlight, highlight, highlight. People were strobing, which I didn't get into, but highlighting your face using highlighters, giving that glow, which I'm absolutely in love with, and I'm not getting rid of it in 2016. I'm not. And I just love it. So my favorite highlighters that I have been using are from Becca, MAC, and Inglot. The Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. I have one here. The specific color I have here is Opal. But these Shimmering Skin Perfectors are the best highlighters I've found, to be honest with you. These and the MAC ones. And I want to own all the shades. All the shades seem to complement me in some kind of way. I have here Opal. I have the Champagne Pop. I have Topaz, which is Topaz. This is Topaz. I said, which is Topaz. And I also have the limited edition Blushed Copper with the rose gold packaging. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. If you're in a Sephora or an Ulta, definitely pick them up. They really, a little bit goes a long way. I'm never going to hit pan on them. Oh my God, they're so good. And then the MAC highlighters, they're called mineralized skin finishes. They don't say highlighters, but whatever. This is Cheeky Bronze, and this is a beautiful bronze with some, it's actually a rosy bronze, to be honest with you. I don't know how the camera's picking it up. But these just, and this one I have is Global Glow. I'm looking for Gold Deposit. If you have it, can give it to me. Thank you. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Won't be hitting pan on those either. So those are like every day. And then when I'm feeling extra glam, and depending on what I have on my eyes, I reach for this Inglot Sparkling Dust for face, eyes, and body. I don't know if I've ever used it on my, maybe once on my eyes, but this is what it looks like. Ah, my God. Let's get in and get that. Look at that. Going to IMS this year. I already bought my tickets. I'm going to make an announcement in another video. Going to IMS this year. And we'll be picking up others. They have like 4 shades. Like 4 shades. And I'm getting them all. And this was like 12 bucks. It wasn't super expensive. It was 12 bucks. Alright. Also for the face. I have a lot for the face. MAC Fix Plus. This stuff is a makeup setting spray, not a finishing spray, but a setting spray. I wasn't ever against it, but I kind of didn't know what it did until I tried a little sample bottle. When I tell you, Oh my goodness. So I'm oily. So I pile powder products on my face. Sometimes I wear powder foundation and then I'll top it with another type of powder. Or I'll have my foundation, which is full coverage, and you have your powder foundation, then I have my concealer and I have my powder. I mean, I have it all, highlight, blush. And sometimes you can, you know, that powder can make your face look, well, powdery or cakey. This Fix Plus melts everything together into one smooth layer, and I don't know what I did without this stuff. $21 or $22 at MAC. Pick yourself up a bottle. I don't want to ever be without this. I also don't want to ever be without my Scandinavia sprays. Oh, I dropped everything. My Scandinavia sprays. The first one I have is the Makeup Primer Spray Oil Control. Now, this one's a little pricey. Again, I got this at IMATS. I'm going to have to pick up another one or two more. This is Oil Control. And I spray that on my skin before, and it definitely helps with the oil. Then I have just the regular makeup finishing spray. Scandinavia makes Urban Decay sprays, by the way. Ooh, then I have my makeup finishing spray Bridal. I have a small version of Bridal in my makeup kit. And then I have the full version with me because this is probably the one I use every day. And it's like, I mean, this is the No More Shine Oily formula. And this is exactly what it says. No More Shine. It helps control the oil. But this one is like waterproof, tear-proof, Bridal. So, you can only imagine. And I absolutely love those sprays. They're thebomb.com, and you should own them as well. And then, before I get into the rest, before I get into eyes and lips, it's the last thing for face. In order you put all this makeup on, you pile it on, and you got to take it off. And my favorite thing to take it off, I love all different types of removers. I love my makeup wipes, but my favorite thing that I discovered in 2015, another one I do not want to be without, ever, is the Sephora Triple Action Cleansing Water. Let me show you a full bottle because, of course, I have backups. This is what it looks like. This is 20 bucks at Sephora. I bought this bottle, my first bottle, I got it in March. No, I'm lying. I got it in February of 2015. And it is January of 2016, and I am still not finished it. I still have a little bit down here. I'm not finished it at all. And this is a take your makeup off on a daily basis. I use this. I used to do it every single day, and then I'm discovering other removers, trying different things. I want to say I use this probably 3 to 4 to probably 5 times a week to take off makeup, whatever is on my face. And I'm not done. One pump. Get your whole face. They have a smaller version for $12. I definitely recommend the $20 one because you can reuse this bottle. And I'm not going to get rid of it. And you pour whatever else you want in there, another cleansing water, and use the pump bottle. But it definitely works. A little bit goes a long way, and I'm absolutely in love with it. And again, you should try it out too. Oh, God. Now we can go on to eyes and lips. Okay, now I'm going to be honest with you. I do not have a lot for my eyes. Simply because I love eyeshadow. I buy palettes all the time. I buy shadow. I'm always buying liner. And I don't have time to wear, I wear so many different things on my eyes, and I try so many different things on my eyes. Sometimes it's hard to sit down and wear the same thing all the time to know that I like it. With foundations and concealers and different things, I just feel as though that's easier for me. You know, I can only wear one color foundation that matches my skin. I can wear any color eyeshadow. So it's just like, you know, I know what I'm looking for in a foundation. I know what I want. I have oily skin. I know what it has to do. There's so many different eyeshadows and types and liners and different things. So it's always room for something to surprise me. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and start with the primer. Urban Decay Primer Potion. I use my LA Girl Pro Prime drugstore primer forever. And I still have it and I still use it. But this has turned my holy grail, my everyday primer potion. I got this for about $10 or $12 on a Black Friday. This is the first one, and it's over halfway full, probably about 2/3 full, and I've had this since last year, if not last year, early this year. And I got it because it was on sale, and I was just like, okay, and I tried it, and I like it. I mean, it's an eye primer. You know, my eyeshadows do not crease, but they didn't crease from the LA Girl. They don't crease. They stay in place. They stay vibrant. And if there's something wrong with the shadow, it's the shadow, not this. So, Really good. They're always on sale now. People haven't been finding them at Nordstrom Rack. They're on sale at Sephora because they came out with a new packaging with a new applicator. So if you want the original, I have the original with the squeezy tip. So go ahead and check that out. Alright, as far as eyeshadows go, here we go. I went through a lot of palettes this year. I've tried a lot of palettes. I've bought a lot of palettes. I've loved a lot of palettes. There's a lot of palettes that I pick for favorites, but I have to hear that I wasn't going to pick any of my palettes. You got my Lorac Pro. I was going to mention it, but I'm not. Lorac, everyone's favorite. It's not going anywhere. I love it, but honestly, I reached for more, and I reached because I don't know. I'm going to just tell you what they are. They're the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palettes. They were the best for 2015 because instead of the Lorac, because Lorac, we know that, y'all know I love that. And I felt like putting it in another favorite or another yearly is redundant. Y'all know I love it. Like, we don't need to mention it. Like, I'm going to calm down with it. But the Too Faced Chocolate Bar came into my life. They're neutral palettes, neutralish with a little pop of color, shades here and there. But I feel as though in my mind they are, if not the best, one of the best neutral palettes that a high-end company has put out that's complimentary to women of color. Hear what I'm saying. You have the Lorac Pro, which is one of the best as well. You name me, even the naked palettes are amazing and women of color can use them, but every shade in there, like I can't explain it. I'm giving it to the chocolate bar. These neutral palettes are, this is chocolate bar and the semi-sweet. These neutral palettes, I don't know. I feel like women of color, if they were, maybe it hadn't been on purpose, but I just feel as though women of color were considered and included in the making of these palettes. And we may have not been, and it just may have been how it worked out. But I don't care. It makes me happy. This is even the semi-sweet, which is actually a little bit lighter than the chocolate bar. I mean, there's no white. This is a coconut cream here. It's a cream shade. And you can definitely get away with a crease or putting it under another shade. There's no just plain white, no pale. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing like that in here. And I don't know, it makes me really happy. The Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palettes. So, I like it. I like them. The next form of eyeshadow would be my Coastal Scents Hot Pots. I made a purchase back in May, and I just made a recent purchase. These little single eyeshadow. Here I have a palette here. This just has the pink ones in it. My pink ones that I've organized. These little individual shadows, they come, I can pop it out. They come like this. This is the size of a MAC, of a Makeup Geek. Y'all know. I bought them for 99 cents. I own almost 200 now. These little bad boys, you can put a palette together. You can pretty much, the fact that Coastal Scents owns over 375 different shades and finishes and all that of Hot Pots makes me so happy. You'll find anything, any shade that can complement anybody's skin tone that you can imagine. And why is my camera turned this whole time? And that really makes me happy. And these Coastal Scents Hot Pots have just been a part of my daily routine. I have two shades that I put in my crease all the time, Oatmeal Tan and Bronze Peach. I have some coppery shades that I love to reach for. And just the Coastal Scents Single Shadows are the best bang for the buck. You have Makeup Geek, which are $6 a piece, which is not bad at all. Because when you have shades like MAC that are $16 for one shadow, or Urban Decay, which is $18 for one shadow, you know, $6 is awesome. But when you can go even cheaper for $1.95, and then when they go on sale twice a year, or 3 times a year for 99 cents, and you get the same amazing quality in the majority of them, definitely got to give it its props. So that's why I like the Coastal Scents Hot Pots for 2015. The next two eyeshadows, well no, the next one, we're going to go ahead with this L'Oreal Infallible. Now, the L'Oreal Infallible shadows, all of them are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But one specific shade, spoke out from the rest. It wasn't Amber Rush. It's not Bronze Taupe, although those are beautiful. It's Iced Latte. As a woman of color, it took me a long time to find a shade to go in my inner corner that just didn't look weird. It didn't look stark. It didn't look completely out of place. It didn't look ashy. It didn't look like I had cold in my eye. And the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Iced Latte did that for me. This is what it looks like. And it's Iced Latte, but it has that golden undertone. And because I have warm undertones, I think that's what it is. I was picking the wrong shades, the wrong white, or the wrong like light, sparkly silver to go in my inner corner. And I'm like, it's not working for me because it just didn't go well with my skin or my undertones. And Iced Latte was the one. And anytime I need a shade in my inner corner, it's Iced Latte. I don't care what palette I'm working from, I'm pulling Iced Latte out. And then the next shade, the next shadows are pigments, and they're from MAC. And they're my MAC Rose Pigment and my MAC Blue Brown Pigment. I own more MAC pigments, but these two are the best. This Blue Brown, I just did a tutorial on it. I'll link it down below. It is a ombre duochrome shadow that gives blue reflex, brown reflex, a little bit of purple reflex. I was not a pigment person. I'm still not. They're a mess. Spray a little Fix Plus on your brush, and I go into these pigments, and they are the bomb. I told you guys I went through a rose gold phase, and this MAC Rose Pigment was what got me through. I don't own full sizes of these, but I'm definitely going to purchase them. And then, no, not finally. 2 more items for the eyes. I want to say the best mascara that I have come across in 2015 was the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Cut that out. The Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara was the top of the top. Oh, I'm wearing it today. It is, when I tell you this foundation, I'm sleepy. Mascara, it just did what I needed it to do from day one. Lengthened, volumized, never had spider lashes, never clumped on me, worked well for my top and my bottom. And it's a beautiful go-to. And I think was my favorite mascara of 2015. It was in my favorites the most, and I absolutely love it. And then I think this is my favorite find for the eyes this year. I know it's my favorite find out of all the favorites. And this is the Vegas Nay Eyelure Grand Glamour. Well, not Grand Glamour, but Vegas Nay by Eyelure eyelashes. Now, I wear the Eyelure, sorry about that, double up ones. I wear Eyelure lashes. The double ups were my favorite last year. The two, and I still own those, and I still love those. But what makes these Vegas Nay special, she has double up versions. These are kind of double. These are called Grand Glamour. She has those. But the length of these, not the lash length, the band length itself. When I tell you I have huge eyes and I never found a pair of eyelashes that went all the way across my eye. And I know some people are like, they're not supposed to go all the way in. I don't care. I wanted them to. I wanted to have the option to have to cut them. I never had to cut a pair of lashes. Ever. People do trim out the excess. They're really long. Never. These I do not have to cut either. But I don't need to. Like, they're perfect. They go all the way in my big eyes. I have so much love now, and I'm so happy. She has 3 styles. They have the Grand Glamour, the Superstar, and the ones in the red box, which I'm not sure. The blue box, the purple box, and the red box. I don't know what the red box is called. But yeah, go all the way across my eye. Make Candace a happy girl. Cut that out. Finally, we are on to lips. And there wasn't a lot of... What am I trying to say? There wasn't a lot of lipsticks, as far as bullet lipsticks, that I wore this year that I can put in a favorite, because I didn't wear a lot of bullet lipstick this year because I was all about liquid lipstick, which is a favorite. And I was back and forth with this Ashley piercing, and liquid lipsticks work the best with it. So, yeah. Sorry, no bullet lipsticks. But my favorite liquid lipsticks of 2015, hands down, are the LA Splash. The LA Splash, all the types. They make the Lip Couture waterproof liquid lipsticks. They make the Smitten lip tints, which all dry matte, and then they make the Studio Shine liquid lip blusters or whatever. I'm wearing the Studio Shine lip bluster, and this is in the shade Sangre Azul from the Day of the Dead collection. That's what I'm wearing today. These, when I tell you, you gotta wash them off with, you gotta take them off with oil. There are videos all on Instagram, YouTube of you putting the swatches on your hand, letting them dry, and washing them under water, soap and water, and they not budge. And that is 100% true for these. I absolutely love this brand. You can find them online, and yeah, 2015, my best liquid lipstick, LA Splash. Speaking of what I'm wearing, you know, they have you have your go-to shade, your go-to nude, your go-to pink, your go-to red. My go-to shade for bit my lip. My go-to shade for 2015 was Blue Lips, and it still is. I've worn all different types of blues. I have some dark blue, some light blue, some bright blue, some calm blue, and I've worn them all 2015 as my nude and my neutral. No matter what was on my eyes, I have been enjoying Blue Lips. I love Blue Lips. I love wearing blue lipstick, and I'm not gonna stop. And then, keep going with lips. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you finished, can you come in my room?
For what?
Because I want to talk to you about something.
Alright.
I want to, please.
Okay. Lip gloss. And my favorite lip glosses of 2015 were the Milani Brilliant Shine lip glosses. These pack a punch. They're super opaque, super creamy. They last a while. I pop them in my purse and reapply them, no big deal. The applicator is perfect for that. You can put them on without a mirror. They work really, really well. And I mean, honestly, all these things that I'm mentioning, you've probably seen them in a favorites or two. And so, a lot of these things aren't new. I just compiled the best of the best. And those lip gloss are definitely one of them. And it's not too much to say. Because if I say, I'm repeating the same thing I've said in one video and another video and all these other videos. So, alright. And where am I? Lip balms. I was looking this year for good lip balms to put under my matte liquid lipsticks because they, you know, are drying sometimes. Best ones I found were the Smith's Minted Rose Lip Balm. This smells beautiful. I put it on every morning before I do my makeup, and it soaks in, and it just sits there. And I put this on under my liquid lipsticks. I don't even wipe it off. And under my liquid lipsticks, and it just helps keep them moisturized underneath of all the matte and dry. And also the Pout Mud Wet Lip Balm treatment from Glam Glow. This comes with a scrub, a lip scrub, which the lip scrub is actually pretty good as well. But this is the lip balm, and it's no color or anything. This one is so wet and juicy and keeps my lips so hydrated that before I put on matte liquid lipstick, I actually have to dab some off. With the rose one, I do not. So that is all of my favorites from 2015. I only have 4 non-favorites, and I'm only going to show you one. I'm going to just talk about the other ones. And we're going to keep it quick and sweet because we're not going to give negativity a lot of attention in 2016. Alright. First one being the MAC Waterproof Pro Longwear Foundation. Actually, I can show you that one because I think I have it. Yeah. The MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I should have known better with the nourishing and the waterproof. But it's not so much of the finish that bothered me. Which, I'm lying. It did. It bothered me a whole lot. I was a grease trap. A wet, slick grease trap within 2 hours of wearing this foundation. But it also broke apart on me. And it didn't last at... Don't ask me what I'm going to do with it. Still trying to make it work, but I know it on its own and it as a foundation sucks. The next one being these Milani highlighters. This is the illuminating face powder from Milani. Now, let me be clear. A lot of times, something doesn't work for me. It's because of my skin tone. It's too light or it's too dark. It doesn't work for my skin. So, like, this may work for someone else. No, this is not one of those things. This just doesn't show up. This is what they look like. They're supposed to be illuminating face powder. And it looks like, it's like, it's sparkle, and then it's like ash, and I don't see this working for anyone, and they just, yeah, no. And Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Everyone loves that eyeshadow primer. It creased on me. That's all I'm going to say. And then finally, the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. I'm not even going to say what's wrong with that one. I'm just going to leave the link to the video that I did on it down below. I hope you guys have a wonderful 2016. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. I love you. Bye.